Shout out to my new subscribers, my old subscribers, and my TikTok family. Listen, I appreciate all y'all. If it wasn't for y'all and doing videos, it's really great to watch and build a community that's supportive, supports everyone in the community, and we have our weirdos, but every community does. So we even support them. So shout out to all of you guys. You guys are awesome. All the videos you're watching, you're liking the videos. Everything I say to you guys are just like supportive, listening. You're hitting the replays. You're catching the lives whenever I randomly drop them. Even though I can't keep the schedule, I'm trying to. I just had to go to the grocery store and do some stuff. So I'm getting used to it. Give me a couple more days. I'm saying I have it down to a science, but shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all y'all that remember that I'm a veteran, single dad, and combat veteran at that. So I appreciate all y'all that go out of your way to kind of be more, a little bit more understanding if I might seem a little rough around the edges or whatever. Instead of just causing me problems for no reason, like some of these people keep doing. That shows a lot of respect for me, that you support the community that we're building, and you take the good, and you believing, and this needed to be said, goes for a broad spectrum of people that are going through different things. Some of the videos are personal to a group of women, so we'll really cater to that group, those small groups. The purpose is to cater to the large group, the bigger picture. And if you start believing that it's about you and this and that, and at that point, I can't take you serious. You don't even know how to, what I'm saying? You don't know how to stay in reality and know what is entertainment, what is for educational purposes or whatever. So, and that's one of the things they can't really mimic, is your ability to keep grounded in reality. With facts and things like that. That they're in an alternate reality for the most part all the time. They only come back to reality. Trying to live out their childhood issues that they, what I'm saying, and I don't care which kind of narc it is. It's always a narc that has some kind of childhood issue, and they're just, I don't know if they're trying to empower themselves because of the issue they had when they were a child, and so they're living out this weirdo reality, codependent reality. I don't know. Do whatever I can to live my life as wild as I can. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. I racked my brain around in the 30 days my ex-wife left. Like, what's on? Why would you do this? It's like, why would you do this? Why would you go to this level to cheat, knowing you are, but you're gonna try to say you're not? If I'm gonna trust you, why would you come back? You know what I mean? Like, it don't, none of it makes any sense other than, they don't really care. Like, they don't care. As long as they can control you, feed off of you, get supply whenever they want to, and you are not, here's the big one, you're not able to move on to someone else. That's the big one. As long as you can't move on, and know about devil and God, but when you get with somebody that's like sinister, like trying to, and you start seeing this demon, you start seeing it for what it is. You don't want nothing to do with it. You want nothing to do with it. So I never cheated while I was married, but like when I was younger, I've cheated before, but I felt guilty about it, and I tell them about it, and then I leave. Like, I don't stay around and try to manipulate them, to make them want me to stay, and then keep manipulating them until I stress them into. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Why, like I was saying in another video, why would you put that much effort into cheating? Fool, go get into whatever they're possessed by. That's why they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? That's why they do what they do. And then you have to realize that, hey, am I gonna keep dealing with this? Because it's one thing, like, not responsibility for being with as long as I was, but to a certain degree, she shouldn't be no kind of person that would take advantage of somebody like that. Period. I ain't gonna bring up the combat veteran thing, but just that I deserve that kind of treatment. I needed to, do I need to sit around and wait for her to put her foot in my ass, or for me to end up in the hospital? Hell no. Oh, really? Oh, no. Oh, hang on. Hope that helps. Otherwise, I don't know. Sometimes at nighttime, man, it does that. I can't really. No. Yeah, I can't do nothing about it. We'll do the best we can. 7 minutes. Let me know if it gets any better or any worse. I just turned off the Wi-Fi, so like, let me know if it's any better. If it's not, then I tried. I turned off the Wi-Fi. Let me know if it sounds the same though. Just try to bear with it. Oh, for real. Um, yeah, like I don't understand how somebody can just plot and plan on somebody. I don't understand how somebody can plot, like, you know what, you know, stay with this person, not move on, play around, have me a couple side pieces, try to sneak off and do what I want to do with them, spend all their money up. Now, not like saving the money because they're going to discard you anyway. No, just spending it on material, stupid stuff. No kind of sense, man. I mean, none. It's like a nightmare, So, of course, when you free yourself, you're not going to go back. That's why they go through all that crazy stuff they do after they lose you, because they know, like, when me and my ex broke up and she was gang stalking me, and like, she was trying to make sure she stomped me out because she knew that if I just had like a little bit of a chance, I'm going to take off. So she was like, I'm going to stomp him out. I'm going to stomp him out so he don't even, you know what I mean? Like, that's sinister. Like, I've never dated somebody and then thought about what they're doing afterwards. Or I was engaged before. No, I went to Iraq. I was engaged, and the chick had a whole threesome and everything when I was in Iraq. I had bought her thousands of dollars worth of stuff, and I let her walk out of my life with it. I don't care. What? Like, who? I don't know, man. And she cheated on me when I was in Iraq and told me what she did. I was in Iraq. Over the little call and call home. And I'm like calling home, and she's like, I told you, I've been, man. It's like, what's going on? She was like, it was Tyrone. I was like, not Tyrone. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? Still, let her walk right out of life. I wasn't like, I'm going to plot on this mother, and I'm going to, until she dies. Like, no. I'll let that woman be free. You know what I'm saying? So, like, some of these things, man, that's what I got to use the bill for anything. They mimic some stuff. They gather some things together, but they don't really built for anything, You know what I'm saying? They know that. You know what I'm saying? We're over here just getting it done. You give me just an inch. You drop me off anywhere, I'm going to make it work. And you can drop me off anywhere, I'm going to make it work. I don't care. Like, now I eat once a day. Like, and I remember when we were still together, like, at the end, and I was like, what are you doing all this for? I don't know. I think I'm training for war. I don't even know. Little did I know. You know what I'm saying? Little did I know. And all that stuff came in handy. Like, I had to move all this stuff out of there. Had to be, you know what I'm saying, out of that house. I had to clear the house. I had to move in my dad's. I had to, I couldn't be in the house with my dad all the time because we didn't get along. So I was fasting all the time, but I had to put my content out. So I was still doing that. So I was standing in my truck, just kind of like pretty much just standing in my truck. Man, subconsciously, I just knew what I had to get done. And I was like getting ready for it way before, she did the discard. So by the time discard came, man, I was like built to last. I was ready to go. Fit, eating once a day. So that meant that whenever I was staying in my truck at my dad's or whatever, I could run around and get everything done, go to my appointments to the VA, go to eat in the afternoon, one time, be good, So, I mean, stuff just worked itself out. Everything happened for a reason. That's something else I always pay attention to. I'll take everything everything as a life lesson, even the narc that's here recently. That's how I know to go celibate, because they use that against you. Stuff, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they doing you a favor or something. You know what I mean? Or they doing something more special for you than they're doing for it. Man, stop doing this for whoever you want to do it to. But now the manipulation is done. I've done seen it all. And now I know that, like, I know those personality types, and between the three of them, I can kind of catch on to enough to where I can let somebody go early enough, and I mean not think twice about it and not look back. You got their number or remembering their name right, they're already playing head games. A little bit when you having to kind of like, did I do that? Did I say that? Head games. at games. You know, you shouldn't have any conversation with anybody where you're having to question your reality or arguing with them. You shouldn't be arguing with anybody. I don't, man, like I said, my friend, my brother Moon, man, the last time we got an argument was probably in Iraq because we were stuck around. Like, grown people don't argue with that, especially grown people that are like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand a lot of this weird stuff, man. And we got the codes now. We got the codes. We got the doggone cheat codes, y'all. Y'all saying none of that stuff no more. They can't do any of the normal tricks. None of the shaming, none of the gaslighting, none of the deflection, none of that stuff. None of it. You know, you can literally, while you're talking to them, while they're doing these things, gas language, just do it like that. That'll irritate them. If you don't fall for it, if you don't participate, it's like any other matrix. If you don't participate, then you ain't got to deal with it. Once you start participating, you conversation that y'all had or something that big. Now, I'm not doing none of that stuff no more, man. In the beginning of somebody, you're already dealing with that. Man, no. Let that joker go. Hang on. Make sure my battery didn't die. Yeah, let that joker go, man. If you're stuck, you're married. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be like this. Like, don't ask me about no marriage advice. Yeah, I appreciate you, love. Yeah, don't ask me about no marriage advice, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. Unless you got a good one, and you know you got like a narc you're dealing with, man, you better leave that motherfucker, man. Excuse my French, but I gotta do better now that we monetize. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it real on some of these videos, man. Like, you gotta leave them. I'm not advocating for working it out. I'm advocating for you saving your soul. You gotta leave them, man. Like, if you done the little checklist, there's like a 9, you know what I'm saying? You know, and you feel like they are, and you feel like your soul's being drained. That's pretty much the main reason, or the main way to know. You feel like your soul's being drained. You feel like your heart's like heavy or something. Like, you feel, you know what I'm saying? You just know, and you just like, nah, man. You don't need to feel like that. You don't need to feel like that. You don't need to let nobody make you feel like that. You don't. That's why I keep telling y'all, like, stop going off logic. Go off your intuition. You know what I'm saying? It's had many names over the years. It used to be called instinct. Go off your instinct, man. Like, you know that feeling, that gut feeling. That's another name for it. You know when something's not right, when time's up and you need to go. But see, your logic, your man-made logic, you know, your logic made from your senses, your logic made from the BS they've taught you in school. Yeah, that logic will have you staying around. The logic made from the community that you got around you of people, your social circle, they've developed socially acceptable things. Yeah, that logic. That's the shit that's gonna fuck you up. Because that's not what you were born with. That's that construct that they threw in your ass to keep you enslaved. See, I don't go off that logic shit no more. Not unless it got to do with the Matrix or getting my money. I mean, other than that, when it comes to people, if I get a feeling about you, I'm out. That's it. I don't need nothing else. You crazy? I don't need nothing else. I'll come up with some logic to justify me leaving. There you go. I'll give you some matrix logic to justify me leaving, but I ain't if I feel like it, but I ain't staying. Instinct alone, like, man, shoot. I'm done. Out of here. Goodbye. You know, sayonara. You know what I mean? I got time for this junk, man. You know how much stuff you got to get done in your life, man? We ain't got time to be playing around with these people. They want to play around with your life because they're codependent. They're looking for their next meal and somebody to live off of. You don't live off nobody. You're the one that's making the work. You're the one getting it done. Not time to be falling for these stupid ass shenanigans, man. If I see it automatically, I gotta go. Like, fuck off out of here, man. You know, and then pull one of these goofy stunts like, well, you know, goodbye, or get rid of my photos, or whatever you want, whatever. Just please get gone. Stop, you know what I mean? Stop messaging me. You know what I mean? I got stuff to do. I got people online that appreciate the content that I put out. And what I'm not going to do is let you take away from that by wasting my time. Time is the most important thing we have, y'all. Stop playing around with it. Stop letting people waste it. I've lived multiple lifetimes. I've been in the Army. I done deployed to Iraq twice. I done worked for the White House. I was an engineer, you know, and I spent 10 years with Narc. Shoot, man, I lived multiple lifetimes. I'm starting over again. Some of y'all stuck with the same people and not doing nothing to help your problem. If it's not working, do something different. I don't know if this thing is charging or not. Make sure I don't die on me. Take less than 10%. Yeah. So listen, they can't. They. You know, I appreciate you, Jennifer. I'm done. Like I'm here for my people. My people are the people that survive these people. Even if you think that I'm a narc or whatever, right? Or I something about you, because I keep having these women that are running like these checklists me and gatekeeping or trying to. It ain't your job. Like I was trying to say, it don't even matter if you think I am. If I'm putting out good information that pertains to wherever you're going through or somebody you know, take the information. You don't have to like the way I look, how I act. It don't matter. Take the information, please. Help somebody or help yourself. If it seems like I'm talking a bunch of bullshit out my ass, then keep it trucking, man. Don't stress yourself. You ain't gonna stop it. You ain't gonna stop me. So don't stress yourself. Don't think that leaving a comment or something's gonna mean anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Like a pebble on the beach, bruh. You ain't gonna stop this wave, man. I mean, it crazy as hell. You like a pebble on the beach, bro. You're not gonna stop this whole wave, man. This is a whole tidal wave. You a pebble on the beach, leaving a doggone troll comment or some goofiness. But don't want to check my pedigree or my resume or nothing like that. Don't want to go through my videos and be like, oh, he's a 2-time war vet. Oh, okay. Combat arms unit. Oh shit, he's staring at death all the time. And that's stuff I talk about. I can tell y'all a story about Killeen. When I was in Austin, Texas, we were on our way back from Austin to Killeen, and we took this mountain route that they tell the soldiers don't go down. We did it anyway. And I don't know why we never got like a hotel or whatever, but we're always being cheap. You know, we're going on this mountain, man, and man, we started going down. I fell asleep driving, and we started going on this mountain, man, and I mean, we're all over the place. You ever seen that movie? Man, what was that movie called, man? Man, it had Robert Downey Jr. in it, and they had that one dude, you know, that fat guy with from that one movie. Man, what's it called? I can't remember, man. But anyway, when the car flipped when they were in it, Robert Downey Jr. was like flipping out, and he was hurt. That was like me bouncing around. My friend who was asleep, you know what I'm saying? He was bouncing around. By the time we got to the bottom, like my neck was hurting. He didn't feel. And he woke up. He was like, oh, did you wreck my car? And I was like, man, you didn't feel none of that, man. They said, look, y'all. Yeah, hey, look, I done been through some stuff, y'all, man. I've been through some stuff. I've been blessed. I've been blessed, man. I went to Iraq twice, came back, no problem. Yeah, man. And then, I was hanging out with my homeboy one time, and he took us over to this girl house he knew. This was after Iraq, too. And she had her cousin over, and her cousin thought I was cute, and I got real drunk. I can't handle my liquor, but I used to be able to dance. And she wanted me to slow grind on her and stuff. And I started slow grinding on her. And I fell off of her. She was laughing at me. That's all I really remember about the night. You know, and then that morning came, and this little Cat Williams looking dude had a gun pointed at me, man. He's like, so which one of y'all fucking my girl? I'm like, I ain't fuck anybody. You know. And it was me and my homeboy, and I'm like, oh man, my homeboy must have. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? I think this guy is mistaken. I don't think neither one of us really did. I know I was drunk, but I just remember telling that dude, like, hey, look, man, we just got back, you know what I'm saying, from Iraq, man. I don't know how many bullets you got in there, but you only going to be able to shoot one of us. And if you don't take the other one out, man, I'll take that gun from you, and I'm going to make you wish you did kill both of us. And all I remember him doing was being like, get the fuck out of here, da-da-da. That's what I fucking thought. I've had so many guns pointed at me. And that's not even talking about the shit in Iraq. You know what I mean? That was in the States, man. I've had all kind of stuff happen to me, y'all. This stuff ain't like, man, like, and these goofies keep coming around me like, oh, you don't like me you're mean. Yeah, fuck y'all punk ass narcissists, man. I done been through some real stuff, man. I don't want to hear none of that goofy ass shit, man. None of that goofy ass shit. None of that codependent, goofy, nerdy, like manipulative, trying to play mind game stuff. It's goofy, man. And it's punk ass shit, man. You ain't gonna, man, it's so disrespectful. I'm a whole veteran. I'm an engineer. You gonna try to outthink me? Man, boy. The audacity of these people, man. They're the dumbest people you'll ever meet, boy, but they'll cause you're you, they think that they can outthink. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I definitely, I can outthink. What in your rabbit ass mind that you've done in your random ass, pathetic ass life do you think would make you think you can outthink me? What? Nothing, exactly. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. It's something about me because I'm so smooth with it. Because I make it look so easy. It's because I'm blessed, dummy. You can't have the blessing. Yeah, I make it look easy. Now your dumb ass make it look easy. Now you do it. You not only do it, but make it look easy like I do. I don't even know what I be going through until I tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't complain about nothing. I know every day I wake up is a blessing. You know what I mean? I could have been dead in Iraq, man, blown in pieces, man. Not one time, but twice. Went over there twice. Hell, what is this to me? This is nothing. This is nothing. People just be like taking life for granted. I appreciate you, Melissa. I appreciate you. People just take life for granted, and you taking me for granted. Think you want to play with me? Any of you trolls, anybody getting in my live chat, you want to play with me? I'm a whole network engineer, bro. Look it up. I'm a whole cybersecurity engineer. Look it up. I'm like, Neo, man, I was born in the Matrix, man. I've been doing this since I was a teenager. My neighbor was a doggone programmer. That's how God's blessed me. I've known what I wanted to do since I was a teenager. I'm like, I want to get into computers. He put a neighbor that was a programmer next to me to learn. I went in the Army knowing what I wanted to do. I want to be a programmer. Well, we got this list of options. If it ain't computer programming, I ain't doing it. I scored so high on the ASVAB test, they said, well, you can do satellite repair. I scored like I top jobs. I won't programming. I knew what I wanted to do. I was going in the Army to get out. I needed a life experience. I wanted to get out of my dad's house. I felt like he might have been narcissistic or something. I felt something about it. Even when I was a teenager, I had to get up out of there. And I did. I found every way I could to be completely independent. So I didn't need a parent or nothing like that to take care of me. So I went in the Army. Yeah, I had to go to Iraq twice, okay? I did what I did. I'd do it again if I had to. It was a war of bullshit, probably, more than likely. We never found the weapons or whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. I went over there because I felt like my people was being threatened. You know what I'm saying? Americans. So I did what I did for. It is what it is. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? I'm done over with now. Hey, what's going on, Josh? What's going on, man? Man, I'm about to wrap it up because I gotta be done before 12 o'clock. But I'm glad y'all joined. But we're just chopping it up. Really, at this point, we're just chatting. I've already gotten the information out. Most of the information I put out was in the beginning when the audio was all messed up, but I do the best I can. It's 7:59, y'all. Hey, love y'all. Be back on here again tomorrow in the AM. I'm gonna do my workouts and stuff. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Remember, hit the like button, share, do what you gotta do. I gotta get off here. I can't wait no